You definitely won't believe it. But for the past few days, I have been missing you and thinking about you a lot, Shashank said. Huh? Sandhya asked innocently. Where did you come from all of a sudden? Asked Shashank. I came to Bangalore for some work. I needed to meet someone here, but that work did not work out. Since I have come this far to Bangalore, I thought I would meet you. I came to your office and had a chat. How is everything going? The office staff miss you a lot, said Shashank. He laughed out loud as if he had told a big joke. He was a very enthusiastic and professional person as well as a very successful businessman. Oh, Shashank, you still have not given up your old flirting nature, said Sandhya, laughing. Oh, come on, this is the problem with beautiful girls like you. Even if someone naturally expresses intimacy, you take it as flirting. You are telling the truth, Shashank. What do you know about the problems of being a beauty? Oh, now please don't start that great philosophy of yours, Shashank said dramatically, touching his heart. Enough of all your drama. You have not changed a bit. Sandhya laughed. I am not a chameleon like you who changes with the times, Shashank said. Oh, I have come all the way from Hyderabad to Bangalore to see you after so many years. Will you give me some food or will you just fill my stomach with words? She deliberately ignored his words and diverted the conversation. Oh, I am sorry. I forgot to show hospitality to you. How about a cup of strong hot coffee first? Where's that old guy from your office, Govinda? Is he still there? Every now and then that old man used to make me drink that bitter brew. He is still there. Anyway, I will brew coffee for you. There is thick milk in the fridge. That's enough. What must your staff think? Don't they think she got done the coffee from her boss himself? Sit down here, man. Hey, it's not such a big deal. Just imagine if I get coffee in 5 minutes, I'll prepare it in the office kitchen. He'll just bring it and serve it, Shashank said and left. Sandhya also got up and stood on the balcony of the 8th floor office in the posh area of Koramangala and started looking outside. Once upon a time, the office she worked in was in the same building, that too on the same floor. She would meet Shashank and go out for coffee and lunch together. It was always late to leave the office in the evening, so she would take a lift on Shashank's bike and leave at 8 o'clock. Only on the day the car was brought, the two of them would leave separately and they used to chatter in the parking lot. Not only the entire building, but everyone in the surrounding area thought that the two of them were having an affair. They used to walk around together so often. But, oh, you are standing in your old favorite spot again. Did you have coffee? What else? Madam, you didn't recognize my love. I was a good husband material. Ha ha ha. Sandhya laughed out loud. True or lie? Just say now. Meanwhile, Govinda put down the coffee. What do you want to say for now? To marry me. The hand of the woman who picked up the coffee cup trembled. Have you not stopped being crazy yet? How can it stop? I was crazy about you from the beginning. I am now the mother of a 3-year-old son. If you have forgotten, remind yourself a little. I know everything. Leave it. I have no problem with that. If you cannot leave him, you can bring him with you also. Yes, that's great. Ah, what a good offer. Why did you think I would accept this offer again? You came here after so many years of your marriage to Hyderabad. Your eyes are telling that you are not happy there and that you still love me. I can still read your face, baby. So what? So you have admitted that it is true that you still love me, right? That is not so. I agree that I can love you too. Wow. Wow. I did not even know that you can love two people at the same time. Shashank said. What is this? I have come after so many days you are quarreling for the same old matter. Shashank, as if waking up from sleep, said, Sorry, sorry, I am making you even more sad, but still it is your right. Shashank, you know very well, I love Aditya. He is my husband. He is a man without any complications. I do not want to behave in a way that will hurt him. It was because of your such sarcastic words that I stopped receiving your phone calls. Now I feel like I did something wrong by coming here. Shashank became very serious at her words. He got up from his seat and stood near the window to set the mood. Then he went to the cupboard and opened its door. It was full of liquor bottles. Sandhya was shocked to see that mini bar. What is this, Shashank? Since when has all this been happening? What should I do? Ever since you left, this has been my friend. This is my property. Is this such a funny thing, Shashank? My life has become a joke. Oh, are you going to emotionally blackmail me with this? Are you saying that I became a drunkard because of you? You didn't feel any difference, did you? Of course, not even a penny, Sandhya said with a smug face. I know you are a very strong headed girl. Leave it. This won't bring you closer to me. Leave it. Instead, you will get irritated and go further away. How much further can you run? Shashank laughed in a pale manner. Someone told me that your engagement was over. I just came to congratulate you. Wow, what a pity. Did I come to rub salt in the wound or to erase your guilt? Yes, leave it. I made a big mistake by coming here. That's true. Your irritation is increasing every moment. Okay, leave it. I'm going now. Do what you think is right. You have been doing the same thing since the beginning. Sandhya stood up to leave. Shashank's worry grew even more. Listen, is there anything left? Why did you ditch me? You were too powerful. Is this my punishment for being powerful? Is this fair? I don't know, but Aditya is a very emotional person. He has had a heart problem since he was a child. I told you this before. Didn't you remember all this before? Shashank, is this your excessive talk? Get out of the way, I have to leave now. No, Sandhya, you have to explain yourself today. Shashank, I came to this town to study. I stayed here because I got a good job. Aditya and I have been friends since childhood. His love was a childhood crush for me. I never expected him to become so serious about it. He stayed in Hyderabad while I stayed in Bangalore for my degree and work. Then I fell in love with you. There was no one for me in this city. So I got more involved in it, but I didn't expect you to be so serious about marriage. I was never serious about marriage either. You also never mentioned such an idea to me. Similarly, we never crossed the line between us. After such a close friendship, should we talk about marriage openly? Shashank shouted. Everyone here knew very well how deeply in love we were. You ignored everything. When it came to that Aditya affair, you ignored me in a moment. You sent me a wedding card to say goodbye. Years of anger had erupted into lava. Sandhya was standing there. Say something. What else is left to say? Aditya proposed. I said yes to him and left without hurting him. My and his families were there. When my father proposed this marriage, how could I say no? Aditya had been waiting for me for many years. As soon as I settled down, both the families had prepared for the marriage from the beginning. I have known him for 15 years, you for only 1 year. I was not sure about you. I thought you were a jolly, moving, powerful fellow, someone who would move on quickly. Move on. Shashank was also filled with anger and rage. I will have to suffer for the rest of my life for the mistake of loving you. If I had cried in front of you like a girl instead, my heart would have been lighter. At least you would have not left. Shashank kept on pounding like this. He didn't know if Sandhya had left and he was lost in talking. Hello, are you still spending time in the middle of thoughts? Sandhya's question, which had returned to him, brought him back to this world. He was talking to himself. You didn't leave yet. I forgot my purse. I came to get it. Just a purse. Yes, just a purse, she said, stepping outside. Take good care of yourself. Her tears welled up inside the closed elevator. I have lost a lot here, Shashank, but my hands are not big enough to put everything back together. To have some, I have to give up some. Sir, you loved this madam very much from the beginning, didn't you? Asked the very old man, the attender Govinda. He had been so kind from the beginning. I don't know if it was love or giving, Govinda, but since college, girls have been falling behind me. I still don't understand why she left. Shashank's words were endless.